Welcome to Revenue's presentation on the Form 11. In this video, we will show you how to complete the pension relief calculator. You must complete this section if you wish to claim tax relief on pension contributions made. However, pension contributions made to an occupation pension scheme for which relief is already granted at source by your employer should not be entered here. By completing this subpanel, you will know the maximum amount of relief you can get on AVCs paid in respect of an occupational employment and on retirement annuity contracts, personal retirement savings accounts, and qualifying overseas pension products paid in respect of other earned income. Before you complete this section, you should make sure that you have your date of birth entered in the Personal Details panel. By entering your date here, the pension relief calculator will use the correct age-related restriction. If you do not enter your date of birth, this restriction will use the minimum rate, as explained later in this video. The pension relief calculator can be accessed from either the PAYE 2 panel or the Charges and Deductions panel. If you are an employee and claiming tax relief on additional voluntary contributions, you access the Pensions subpanel through the PAYE 2 panel. To open the Pension Relief Calculation subpanel, click on the Pension Relief button. If you are self-employed and are claiming tax relief on an ORAC or PRSA payment, you enter the Pensions subpanel through the Charges and Deductions panel. To open the Pension Relief Calculation subpanel, click on the Pension Relief button. There are two sections to the pension relief calculator. Section A must be completed if you have income from a pensionable employment in the year, even if you are not making any additional voluntary contributions in respect of that employment. If you have no pensionable employment in the year, you do not enter anything in Section A. Section B must be completed if you are claiming pension contributions paid to a PRSA, ORAC, or qualifying overseas pension product against your relevant earnings. Relevant earnings are income from a trade, profession, or a non-pensionable employment. Note that when completing this subpanel, you only complete the boxes in white. Some boxes are greyed out. You cannot enter any figure in these greyed out boxes. These will be filled when you hit the Calculate button at the bottom of the screen. When you have this subpanel completed, you click on the Continue button. This will bring you back to either the PAYE or the Charges and Deductions panel, depending on which route you took to open this subpanel. When completing this section, remember to keep details for both you and your spouse or civil partner separate. It is also important to note that if no date of birth is entered in the Personal Details screen, the age percentage on which the maximum relief is calculated is set to the lowest value of 15%. This is the rate for individuals who are less than 30 years old. If you are 30 or older, you must enter your date of birth in the Personal Details screen to ensure that you are granted the correct relief. To claim additional voluntary contributions, open the Pension Relief Calculator from the PAYE 2 tab, navigate to the Pension Contribution Relief section and click on the Pension Relief button. When the Pension Relief Calculator opens, complete Section A, Maximum Amount of Pension Relief Available on Occupational Income. In this example, the individual is under 30 years of age and entered their date of birth in the Personal Details screen. The age percentage is therefore 15%. To claim relief, you must enter your gross employment income amount, indicated by the red box, contributions which have been deducted by your employer and for which you have already received tax relief, indicated by the blue box, and the amount on which you are now claiming tax relief, indicated by the green box. To calculate the maximum amount of relief available, scroll to the end of the screen and hit the Calculate button. This will calculate the relief due and fill in the relevant grey boxes in the calculator. In this example, the maximum relief due is €6,300. which is 42,000 at 15%. As €1,000 has already been granted through the salary, there is scope to get additional pension relief against their employment of €5,300. However, as only an additional 1,260 was paid as an AVC, the allowable relief is reduced to this amount. The final figure of 73,000 is the amount of the earnings limit available if the individual had other earned income, that is, trading or professional income, or had income from a non-pensionable employment. To return to the PAYE panel, scroll down to the end of the screen and hit the Continue button. When you return to the PAYE panel, the relevant amounts will be carried back and dropped into the greyed out boxes in the Pension Contribution Relief section. To claim relief for retirement annuities or PRSAs paid, open the Pension Relief Calculator from the Charges and Deductions panel. When the Pension Relief Calculator opens, complete Section B, Calculate Relevant Earnings and Net Relevant Earnings. In this example, there is trading income of €36,000, balancing charge of €2,000, and capital allowances of €4,000. To calculate the maximum amount of relief available, scroll to the end of the screen and hit the Calculate button. This will calculate the maximum amount of relief due and fill in the relevant grey box in the calculator as highlighted on the screen. In this example, the maximum relief due is €5,100, which is 36,000 trading income plus 2,000 balancing charge, less 4,000 capital allowances, giving net relevant income of 34,000. This 34,000 at 15% is the maximum relief available. To return to the Charges and Deductions panel, scroll down to the end of the screen and hit the Continue button. When you return to the Charges and Deductions panel, the maximum amount of relief available will be in the Maximum RAC, PRSA, QOPP Relief Available box. When you are in the Charges and Deductions panel, you must enter the amount of pension contributions paid. In this example, the individual has paid an RAC amount of €2,000 in the year 2018, which was not claimed against the year 2017, and an RAC top-up payment of €1,500 in 2019 before the 31st of October. When you hit either Calculate button, this will add up the total of all contributions paid. In this case, 2,000 plus 1,500, and enter the total in the box, total amount of retirement annuity, PRSA, and QOPP relief claimed in 2018. The total RAC, PRSA, QOPP allowable box will also be filled. This will be the lesser of the relief claimed and the maximum relief available. In this example, the relief claimed is less than the relief available. If you have income from a pensionable employment and self-employed income, you must complete both sections A and B of the Pension Relief Calculator, even if you are not claiming any relief in respect of AVCs against your employment income. Depending on the level of your income, no relief may be available for pension contributions against your self-employed income. In this example, the individual has pensionable employment income of €120,000. Pension contributions of €6,000 were deducted by the employer. This individual has made no AVCs, but there is scope to make additional contributions of up to €11,250 against this occupational employment. However, there is no balance of the earnings limit of €115,000 available to allow relief in respect of self-employed income. This individual also had €70,000 self-employed income, but as there was no balance of the earnings limit available, the maximum RAC, PRSA and QOPP relief available in the year is 0. When you return to the Charges and Deductions panel, the maximum RAC, PRSA and QOPP relief available will be 0. As this will always be less than the actual amount of relief claimed, the total allowable amount will be 0. You can get help with completing this section by clicking on the Help section icon as shown. You can find more information on claiming tax relief on pension contributions in the Pensions and Retirement page on the Revenue website. You access this page from the Life Events and Personal Circumstances tile on the Revenue homepage.